Hello everyone, this is my 10th video. First of all, I would like to ask you this. Have you experienced suffering? Have you not? In many situations in my life, I of course have suffered terribly before I received this wonderful law of nammyohorengekyo, which is the essence of the Lotus Sutra. We will talk about why we are suffering. Is there a way to expiate the suffering? These were the questions that were dwelling in my mind without a definite practical answer. I honestly believe, without a shadow of a doubt, that I found the correct path, that is nammyohorengekyo, and determined to follow it exactly according to its teachings till my last moment in life and share it with everybody so that the suffering that plunges us to the state of hell won't be a suffering anymore. First of all, we'll see what suffering is and afterwards talk about how to overcome suffering through chanting nammyohorengekyo. Therefore, today I'm going to talk about 10 distinct realms or 10 types of life conditions. In other words, 10 basic inner states of being which we all experience, or let's say 10 states of life which manifest life's unseen aspect referred to in Buddhist scriptures. These 10 basic inner states of being are abstract in the sense that they are generalities drawn from human experience. From the standpoint of the Lotus Sutra, the 10 words indicates 10 potential states of life that a person can experience which undergo constant change. These 10 life conditions exist in all human beings throughout the world, regardless of origin, race, or creed. These are 10 states of life which manifest life's unseen aspect. From the lowest to the highest, the realms of hell, hunger, animality, anger, humanity, rapture, learning, realization, bodhisattva, and Buddha. Now we will examine each of the 10 words in greater depth. I will describe a perfectly ordinary, average weekday morning. Alarm rang, waking you. You jumped out of your bed, opened the windows. It's raining cats and dogs. And you rush to the washroom. And then next you go to the kitchen, you put the kettle on. Then give milk to your puppy, settle down to have your breakfast. You note with interest from the back of the cereal packet that your bowl of cornflakes provides average adult's daily intake of vitamins and minerals. And just then, see the newly arrived letters that are on the table. There are 2 letters, one from the electricity board, the other from your office. Then, fearing the worst, you open the electricity bill first to see it's enormous. Determining that those ignorant officials at the electricity board must have made a big mistake, you decide to write them a stiff letter first thing when you get to work. But then you remember that it was a very hot summer and you did leave the air conditioner on most of the time. Then you are disappointed. They might be right after all, and if they are right, you have to forget about repairing the roof of your house, which you plan to do next month. Feeling miserable, you open your other letter that is from the office. My goodness, it's a bonus. More than enough not only to pay the surprisingly enormous electricity bill, but to repair the roof as well. Still, it's raining heavily. The things that were prompting the state of hell, that is like the weather, the thought of going to work in the rain, electricity bill now appears to be not so bad after all. Things have not changed, but you have, many times since waking up. You go to work in that pouring rain. However, you have experienced 9 of the 10 words in the course of this short episode. Let me explain the 10 states of life conditions briefly. Hell is a condition in which living itself is a misery and suffering with no relief in sight. Hunger is a condition characterized by insatiable desires, that is uncontrollable desires. Then animality is the state of instinctive behavior. Anger is a condition dominated by self-ego, arrogance, and the state of constant competition or conflict in which one tries to arrogantly surpass the others. These 4 are called evil paths, varying conditions of unhappiness. Humanity, calmness is the word of humanity, the basic nature of human beings. And as humans, we possess the basic life condition of humanity. We have occasions when we encounter external influences that pull us down into the lower parts spontaneously, and also which can be instantly transformed into the worlds of rapture, learning, realization, and bodhisattva through external prompts. The rapture is the state of being temporarily overjoyed at the gratification of a desire. And the learning, the state of learning, is that in which we learn something from the teachings of others. Then realization, the state of realization, is that in which we come to some partial understanding of life, however great or small, through our own efforts and observations. Then bodhisattva is the state of altruism, which is finding joy through helping others. Then the 10th is the state of Buddhahood. It is very difficult, however, to use the words to describe the state of Buddhahood. State of Buddhahood is defined as the highest and the true state of boundless, indestructible happiness, characterized by wisdom, courage, compassion, and energy. It is the most difficult to demonstrate the life condition of Buddhahood. But since we all possess the other 9 worlds, you should believe that you can manifest the life condition of Buddhahood as well through your inner effort. And the only way is to project our own life condition upon the brilliant mirror of the Buddha. The mirror is none other than the true object of worship. The moment when this life condition connects with the true object of worship, it's called the fusion of reality and wisdom. And exert our utmost effort in our practice of chanting nammyohorengekyo, we can manifest the process through which to construct the most supreme existence. Although everybody possesses all these 10 worlds, in different people, different worlds are stronger and weaker. And in most people, one world tends to dominate the other. Whichever state is dominant in your life also affects all the other 9 worlds. In this sense, it includes the meaning of habits as well. That is the impression created by previous actions in previous birth, the habit energy stored up from countless former lives. Let us look again at the description of the start of an average day. First, while asleep, you are in the state of tranquility. If you are having a nightmare, you will be in the state of hell. And if you were dreaming of winning a lottery, you might well be in the state of rapture. Then the alarm goes and you wake up because the state of animality is temporarily activated. Seeing that it is raining heavily outside and you have to go to office, plunges straight to the state of hell. Animality confirms when you start to feel hungry as a normal instinct. Your state changes when you see your puppy wagging its tail, waiting for his usual morning milk, and you realize, which is of course a sign of the state of realization. Feeding the puppy is an example of bodhisattva nature at work. Then reading the back of the cereal packet, in the state of learning. Fearing the sight of the letters electricity bill that could contain bad news is another example of animality. Your assumption that the electricity bill is wrong is an example of anger. Anger here is an arrogant attitude towards the others. Your automatic reaction that you are right. A moment later, as you think back and realize the hot weather, anger passes away and the state of hell reappears. Finally, by the letter that you have got an attractive bonus, the world of rapture explodes into your life. It is so strong that it completely changes your attitude towards the day. The things that were prompting the state of hell now appears to be not so bad after all. Things have not changed, but you have many times since waking up. In my next video, I'll explain in detail about the life condition of hell. Please stay tuned for my next video by clicking on the bell icon and subscribe to this channel so that you'll be alerted once it's released. Thanks for watching. I hope you all stay safe. See you in the next session.